wait for that. I'll just pan slowly and as steady as I can. Oh, and I have to talk louder. And it's still April 28th, Wednesday. Just to be clear. And it's still before noon, I believe. You can see people have camped here. It's not a bad spot. And you can see the trails right there. And in the time I've been here, I've seen 2 or 3 people walking by very quickly. They never saw this. I never will. And that's what I see over and over again. It's like being back in real life and everybody's rushing around, getting their things done. See the birds flying. And I'm guilty too. There's a woodpecker off in the distance a little bit. Every now and then I hear them chipping away. And if you listen, you can hear a lot of birds. There's a blue jay to my right. I don't see him, but I can hear him. And I don't know what the other birds are. Probably sparrows. But I don't know that. Anyhow, I still have to get walking. And let me see if I can put it up a higher. You might get a Spanish points that even I don't get. Oh, today's cloudy and windy. Cloudy enough that I can take my hat off. I really don't like wearing anything. I like jeans and a t-shirt, that's about it. But I have to stay covered. Protection. These fusion reactors in the sky. Yes, it is nice. And this is where hammock comes in handy. You can walk to like any of those spots. You can see half a dozen of them. Good candidates for hammock and right through here, everywhere. Now, I always wonder though, this confuses me. Why 2 different fire spots? Why did someone feel compelled to ignore one and go to the other one? I don't understand that. And I've seen it in half a dozen locations. Alright, see you later. Surprise. I met these people here. I met another section hiker who gave me some trail magic on the way down. And these people pulled up. Sodas, fruit, very nice.
Yep. Carrot per packet, but still, no.
Yeah, I'm tempted.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but
No, I know. I don't want to tempt you too much. And then, honey, I'm going to open this up and put it on this side to fill up water bottle.
it's a beautiful spot. It's about 1:30, which means I did 4 miles in, and I've been here half hour. I did 4 miles in 3. Oh. We don't often see them quite like this. So I thought I'd take pictures. A beautiful little waterfall. Straighten the camera out. How you doing? No, go ahead. I'm taking pictures first. You don't mind if I get you walking away, right? And I'll take you with me over the bridge. Ooh. I get acrophobia, as I've mentioned before. So, with no hands, it's a little scary. There is a railing, but I'll make it. This is what I was talking about. This is the unit stuff. See, on the deck, this holds up the railing. You go out with another board. And see how it is over there? You extend the board out, and then you can make a triangle, which is supposed to be relatively strong to hold the railing up. Okay. Enough of that. Ooh. Get to the other side. And I've got some hill and stuff to climb, so we do just a little bit of picture. That is a closed forest road. It's gated and closed at the top or bottom. Turn you off for now. Bye-bye. Bridge. They do have a couple logs on it, but I opted for the hard way. Just the rocks. Yeah. Which I call hopscotch with consequences. It seems that one wasn't too bad. I've had a couple where I've gotten my toes wet. But it's nice when they can do that because it solves both problems rather affordably and easily, where you get the whatchamacallit. You get the bridge and you don't really obstruct the river at all. And it's a relatively low cost. The rock's are already here, so you do have to arrange a few, I'm sure. I always find it interesting. This happens in the open waters too. You'll see the water running on one side and the water running and gets deeper on the other side, and in the middle it just becomes an island. It just always fascinates me. Oh well, enough with my fascinations. More trail to come. I do have to, there's a shelter just less than 2 miles away, and I'll stop there and reassess my plan for the rest of the day. Catch you later. It's called Swinging Lick Gap. Boy, it is kind of like full of all sorts of humor in there. I'm going to restrain myself and not go to all the juvenile stuff. But it's very difficult for me. I'm sure I will not restrain myself the whole trip. But there are a lot of jokes off of that one. Swinging Lick Gap. Anyhow, I'm still moving, and I think it's still Wednesday the 28th. Well, I know the day hasn't changed. I just don't remember necessarily what the number was. Because I'm brainless. Alrighty. I'm going to continue up the trail here. I stopped at the campsite back there, just a little ways back. Can you see through the woods still? No. And just took a break. I'm going. Bye-bye. There was a fire here. Looks like a few years ago, 2 years ago, last year, I don't know. Was it intentional? Or was it a controlled burn? Again, I don't know. But what was interesting here, I thought, as opposed to the last few miles that I've seen burning, is nothing active burning. Remnants of burning. Is the rock field. You see all the lighter colored disturbances on the ground? Those are rocks. It's almost like someone was planting them. I'm guessing it was more recent than a couple years ago, and all the vegetation that usually covers the rocks has been burnt away, since you have a lot of small vegetation. And then you got some things that are big and standing, so I think more it's a controlled burn. And that was interesting. A tree split in two, like a house divided. Such a sad thing. hoping they joined together again at the top, but they didn't. And sometimes I do that, and it's because I really can't see with the thing. Oh, there's a creature, or it looks like it, up on that branch. Don't know what flavor. Could be a squirrel. Could be a half a dozen other animals in that size class. But it's a good thing it's not a bear. Or lions. Or tigers. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. To the best of my knowledge, there's no lions or tigers out here. The main things to look out for are the bears. And if you read enough and get comfortable enough, they're not overly concerning. It's still a little concerned, but not overly. And the rattlesnakes and the copperheads. Doris tells you just put them back in the package. Yeah, the copper tops. So, and as with almost every form of wildlife I've studied out here, wow, now that is interesting. I have a feeling there's a family of whatevers living in there. Looks like those Navajo apartments that you always see the pictures of, where they've got the houses on the side of the mountain there. Not sure what creature that is. He's not revealing himself. I was talking about something and I got interrupted. Oh well. It's a nice day. It's about 4 something. Unfortunately, this bit for a watch. It's with my hands and the shakes. Sometimes I do double and triple taps without meaning to, so I'm just trying to get the time. And evidently there's a contrast setting, and it goes to the lightest to the darkest dark. Anyhow, you can't see the time. Or it goes into some other mode and starts giving me all information I'm not interested in. I'll do it at the end of the day. Just give me the time. But 21st century problems. Not the end of the world, it's just an annoyance. I really want to know the time. I've got the phone on my hip. It just seems a little less convenient. So, I'm going to keep on walking for a while. I figure between 5 and 6. Unless, well, when I come up across something, I will go ahead and sit down and pull out the map and get an idea when and where I am. Other than that, somewhere between, if I don't run into something, between 5 and 6, I'll start searching. Alright. Wow. Yeah. I hope it was control turn, but who knows? Well, I'm sure you did look it up. Bye-bye.